Hello, my name is Chris Welch, and today I'll be going over the topic of high school athletes going into college. I'll be listing down some statistics and percentages for y'all. The purpose of this speech is that I just want the audience to realize how challenging it is to go to college from high school as an athlete. As a high school athlete, it is very challenging to go to college, knowing that there's a lot of aspects that goes into it, like academics, performance, and other areas of that sorts that goes into it. When I was in high school, I never really knew like as a sophomore, like an underclassman, I seen my older classmates and teammates go through like the recruiting process to get into college, and I thought it was easy because some people easily got into colleges, and I didn't know the challenges to do that until one day our coaches sat us down and then went through some percentages and statistics, and it really opened my eyes and gave me a different perspective as I was going to that class and going through the recruiting process. I give credibility to the NCAA website just for allowing me to use some of their percentages that are accurate. It hasn't changed yet, and there's a lot of changes to be made, but as of now, these numbers that I'm going to express today will add up and just be the evidence of my case. First, I want to touch on the experience I had in high school, which was my senior year. Like, the recruiting process is like we have to have visits, class, and just performance in general. Like, for the visits, we only have a limited of 5. You could take like 5 official visits, but then there's like 2 unofficial. And official just means that you just get paid for to go to the university to visit, and then unofficial is just, you got to pay for your own. Academic side of it all is that you have to maintain 2.5 GPA just to like get looked at, but to get accepted to the school, you have to meet the criteria that the university applies. Performance wise, you have to hit a certain amount of marks or stats just to get looked at, and then body size compares. Like, if you're like 6'8", 200 playing basketball, you automatically like is a prospect for D1 basketball. And then for like a short person, like they look at all sizes, and it's kind of off, but that's how they look at it. The statistics of it all is that I'm gonna look at track for y'all, and I'm gonna just let y'all know what it is on that part. There are 605,354 athletes in high school, but only 4.8% of them go to college in general. That seems like a lot, but it's not. Only 1.9% goes D1, 1.2 goes D2, and 1.7 go JUCO. See, D1, a Division 1 program, is a high level skilled program. Like, as HBU is, we're like a minor D1, but we're still Division 1. D2 is like a school that doesn't provide full scholarships. They give you partials, and JUCO is just a community school that just give you an opportunity to go to a higher division. Transitioning from that, like overall, there's only 4.8% even goes to college, but there are 2,000 what did it say? 28,914 who actually gets to participate. The 605,000 athletes, they don't even make it to the criteria that they're getting analyzed by. But there's a difference in that too. Track and field is the lowest percentage that anybody goes into. Is the hardest to get into college for. See, now when it comes to football, there are 1,006,113 high school participants, but there are only 73,712 participants make it into college, which means 7.3%. Only 2.9 go Division 1, 1.9 go Division 2, and 2.5 go to JUCO. So the numbers are bigger just because there's more participants. But the obstacles in the process, it's very hard. Like, some people have to work out, they have to put in extra work after school, and it's just a lot of weight deficiencies. Like, we have to consistently watch our bodies and what we eat just to be fit for the criteria. In the recruiting process, there's multiple schools, and we have to take SATs. I really don't know the precise number of the ACT that we have to make, but the number is up to, I think, like 600 or 800 to 1,200 on the SAT score just to get into the school. But the main priority for an athlete to get to college is the grades. The performance is there too, but the most thing is just academics and just body physicality. Like if somebody's really tall, you might get looked at more than somebody who's like 5'7", 5'8". But if the grades are good, they'll probably give you a walk on. But it's really a body judgmental thing. Like for women though, for women in the track aspect, there's 488,000 women who competes in high school. It's not that much, but 6.2% gets to college, so that's more than the average man would. 2.8 will go D1, 1.5 will go D2, and 1.9 will go JUCO. And the crazy thing about the women's side is that more women tend to get in just because their marks don't have to be that good, and they just like in universities and organizations need women to run their athletic programs because they're very passionate about what they do and they show more emotion in it. So it's like it's a business to that side also, so it works out. But yeah, justification to this is that I just use this information about how many high schoolers make it to college just to give like a clear view of people on the outside who don't really know how much it takes to get to college in the athletic world. Although I know for academics it's very hard also, and it's probably more stressing. But in athletic wise, we're getting judged physically, mentally, and just everything around that academically too. So thank you for listening to this, and I pray that you have a good day.